Hey, it's Steve. I'm up in Hickory. We're just getting out of the hotel. We got a nice early start. I got up here a little bit late. I just ran into a woman staying here. I got a lot of hotel stories to tell you too. There's people sleeping in parking lots here. The hotels are full. It's kind of crazy. So I'm looking up. So this woman told me she's from Marion, so I want to go there. That's kind of what I'm heading. See what we can get. And then she told me Old Fort, Bennett Landing, and Lake James. Lake James has got another lake in there, another river coming in, which I'm trying to find. But anyway, we'll get out there. I'm going to start driving first. But that's where they got the cadaver dogs running, and they're looking for the bodies where everything kind of washes in. And crazy. But like, there's literally people living in vehicles here. I just don't know if they don't have the money. I was out here yesterday. Since I'm carrying food and water and stuff, I asked one older gentleman in there. I said, "Do you need anything?" And I don't know. It seemed like he couldn't speak. He never said anything. He just motioned with his hands. He might have been a mute or something. And so every time I walk the dog, which is many times, Christmas walks a lot, I would ask him and talk to him and just see if he needs anything. And there's just a bunch of people here for multiple reasons. One guy from Massachusetts, I'm not giving any names, but he's down here for a real estate deal to buy property in Asheville, move down. He goes, well, that ain't happening. So he's just kind of like killing time now to find out what's happening. If there's anything that he can actually do, or is he, look at the sunray miles, is how early it is. So I'm going to get back on 40 here, but a lot of stories here. And if I could have stayed in the hotel for another day, although it's crazy expensive, another story to talk about. Some gouging here, which is not good. Yeah, the sun's bad. Might stop him. People driving out. I hope they can see the light. They went, so I assume it's green because yeah, there it is. Okay. Here I'm going to go to 40 West here. Okay, I'm literally going over 40. That's how close I was to the hotel. I tried to stay at a red roof, kind of the direction I'm going. But they're having problems with internet. So they couldn't even tell me what rooms were available, weren't available. And so I hung out there. She goes, you have to wait to 3, then you had to wait to 4. So I came over here and ended up paying quite a bit more for a room. And then, of course, paying extra for a dog, which you don't have to do with the red roof. And just typical stuff. But I am seeing, you get one price online, or you call and get a price, and you show up, oh no, those rooms are gone. You only have these rooms. Well, these are motels, they're not fancy hotels. I'm not getting a suite. They're all exactly the same. They're just gouging, making their money where they can. You're going to see a lot of line trucks and other stuff on the road here. But I'm not that far out now. But with the drive coming here yesterday, we were on the road for quite a bit. And the dog, I had to get her out and walk her. And like I said, she's no girl. She's got to do her stuff, and she's really good about holding it. So I'm going to have to do the same thing here. I have to be careful where I walk her, especially in areas where there might be debris and something nasty I don't want her to get into. So I'll probably hit an area, back out, and then I'm going to have to totally just leave the areas I'm in if I'm going to spend the night in this area again. A lot of places don't have water, or if they have water, it's boiling water, or just don't use it all, purely flush the toilet. Now, my plan is to stay out of Asheville. Here's an exit for Boone right here. I know Boone's devastated too. I'm going to try to stay right off 40 in this area. But a lot of areas here are just, it's going to be a mess. but I have to go in. So I'm looking for spots where I can get in where I'm not going to interfere with any research or searching or anything like that, or freak people out and think that we're. I mean, my vehicle's got signage over it. I'm going to turn the bar light on. I'm going to be very visible. I mean, so they hopefully realize we're not in there to rob them or do anything. These cars are driving like crap all over the place. One of the places she told me to go up off 70, but I'm not going to go there. Like I said, I'm going to go farther in. I'd rather get in and then backtrack out. See what I can get. Plus, I have to be careful. These debris areas, too. I don't need to get a flat. And safety first for me and everyone else. But, like I said, I don't want to hit Asheville because that's been kind of beat up. Everyone's been doing Asheville. It's a big town. And they've been devastated, don't get me wrong. But they don't need any more coverage. I'm trying to cover small areas, small communities. If I can get into a little community where people just don't have anything, that'd be the place I would love to pass out my water and the food and the wipes and stuff like that I picked up. So see it go directly to a small community. Something else I'm going to try to pick up as I go. Like I said, it's early. I was told I ran into one of the guys who's in the Hooters next to me, having a conversation in there, place next to me, or close to the hotel. And guy from the Cajun Navy. As we switch numbers and stuff, we'll hopefully be in contact today. But I said, like, what do you really need? He said, of course, communications a big things. They're trying to get the Starlinks up and stuff. So I can't help you with that. I don't have a Starlink on my system. I'm at the mercy of everything else. But he said antihistamines. That's the thing that they're short of. Of course, then there's regular things like insulin, which I can't get. But I can pick up a bunch of cheapy antihistamines, and maybe Benadryl and things of that sort. The dollar store, just make sure people have what they need. You got to remember, people are getting stuff. They're getting MERs and just bottled water and stuff. If you've got food allergies, I mean, you got no option. Protein's protein. You got to eat it, and you might have a reaction to it. It's sort of like me with my tick bite. I can't eat beef or pork, and I might get something that has a beef stock in it you don't even know about, and they hide that stuff in a lot of stuff. So, anyway, that's what we're doing. I don't know how good this video is. On lighting, I'm sure it's terrible, but it's just something to start the morning. The room I got was okay. Baymont. Expensive. There's a room. Weather's good. It was actually hot yesterday, so that's why another reason I want to get out early. It's not fair to me to leave the dog in the vehicle, even the windows down. It's just warm. Like I said, so I can't be out for any prolonged periods without leaving the vehicle running. And I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I can't abandon the vehicle with the keys in it. I've got tons of equipment here. Another thing too, I'll be happy when I get rid of all these cases of water and food. It will lighten up my load and give me some room in the back. Right now, but you can't even see out the back window. I mean, boxes are packed right to the ceiling. If I pick up any more food, it's going to be just more dry goods, things that won't spoil. Obviously, they don't have electric. They can't, even cooking, they have to get things that are easy. If I was thinking, I have I don't have the tanks from. I have some cook sets in the museum we sell. I should have probably brought those. Picked up some propane tanks, at least they would have something to cook and boil on. I didn't even think of that. But too late for that. You can see up ahead of me, the vehicle in front of the blue pickup is the line truck with the trailer. So they're still bringing equipment in. I set up stuff in an email which I sent to myself, which I have no way of retrieving right now, but I'll be adding that more when I can sit down and really write up some notes, which I could have done this morning, but I just wanted to get out because I'm afraid of the heat. But a lot of these roads probably won't be fixed for years. I mean, this is going to be alter the economy up here, especially the tourism. It's going to be crazy. As soon as I get up, my I should have turned my bar light on when I started driving. There's a Dolly Parton ad up there. Nice to see that instead of politics. That's another thing too. I'm already hearing a lot of politics. I mean, going back and forth. And I got to say, a lot of the pros that are out here doing this, or even saying the politics is bullshit. Everyone's doing everything they can, and each side saying the other one isn't doing anything. It's just ridiculous. Take care of the people. Keep your politics to yourself. Let's just get everything going. Help instead of hurt. A lot of people saying things that just aren't factual. We don't need to be spending time trying to correct a bunch of silliness. We've got people that literally have no food, have no water. I can only do so much. I mean, so I'm hoping I can at least document this, publish it, get it out as far as I can, reach out to other people that have a farther reach than I do these days, and see if they can use it, do something with it. So the more good footage I can get, the more I can document things. And my notepad out, I grabbed that this morning just so I can start doing crib notes. Oh, it's going to be a crazy day. But back, most of you guys know to watch me. I used to be a journalist, Daily News, so I'm used to being out in the mix and filming and getting everything. So kind of bringing me back to that. I think I'm only about a half hour away from where I really want to be. Got a big truck in front of me. I'm giving him a wide berth so I can read the signs. I'm going to gas up somewhere too. I should have done that before I left. I've got a little over half a tank, so I'm not desperate. I'll probably pay through the nose for it. Asheville is 67 miles where we're not going, so places I'm going to should be like within the next 20 miles, I believe. Check it out. I thought that was a river, that's a road. There's my hidden bridge. I'm looking to see what the levels are. You can see there's a lot of trees blown down. Right now, basically, my equipment I have right in front of me is going to be my phone. That's what I'm keeping that charging. And I've got the drone sitting next to me, so which I'm new at, so I got to be careful. And it's not like I can just pick it up, stick it up, fly. It's like going to be a little bit of a learning curve since I've only played with it once. I couldn't even shut the damn thing off. Emergency local roads, limited resources. Okay, so we're into that area. Marion's a pretty good sized town. It's a town where they actually do a Bigfoot festival that draws a huge crowd. One of the places when I first moved down to North Carolina, I went to looking for properties before I bought in Littleton. It was up in the mountains, and up by Brown Mountain. So I wonder if that area, because that's just up the mountain north of Marion. Look at these trees in the road here. This is I-40. can't remember the name of the town now, Lillington or something like that, Lilyville or something. I'll have to look it up. There's a couple little motels that I'm sure are booked. I'm not even going to attempt to get anything up there. Like I said, I'm going to drive 50 miles out. I'm sure to get anything if I'm going to stay. Unless we're just going to do the ride from hell and get what we can and pull out of here. Now, you can see the mountains up ahead. We're really coming into mountain country. We have arrived. Get off this exit just to see if I can get gas here. It would make sense. See if it's right off the ramp here. The littlest thing I have to worry about as I get a little farther here is to go here. I'm sure I'm going to pay through the nose for it. Well, traffic's going to come that way. The bridge ain't there. Jangles. Yes, it ain't just off the road, it's in a little ways. There's the gas station. Let's see how much it is. $2.79. Dollar General across the way. Yeah, Subway. Alright, so it's a reasonable price. I'll gas up here, get back on the road. Leave you guys running for a minute.
Soft drinks are just a buck at Wendy's. Any size, anytime. 3 p.m. Fanta, 10 p.m. Sprite, 7:46 a.m. Coke. Yeah, you're built different. Dollar soft drinks, any size. Gotta be
All right, gassing up. Got my bar light on. Sorry for the sun being in the shot.
having this? Start at the famous extraterrestrial highway sign. Last stop at the Alien Research Center. Scan the QR code to try our free.
All right, at least I got a little bit of the windows cleaned. Topped off, it's $33. Wouldn't print the receipt, of course. I'm surprised I'm getting gas as cheap out here as it is. So I'm not complaining. I got one side clean. I'll get the other side as I drive. Oh, this guy's pulling in. Town I'm in. Not that makes much difference. But right off 40 here, so it works. That's my laptop. Desk rattling your here and there. I was debating whether to go live, but I figured it's kind of early. It's silly. Yeah, at least I'm gassed up, so I feel better about that. I don't have to worry about. Like I said, I had a little over half a tank. Now I'm full, topped off. But what is this guy doing? Trees leaning all over the place. They all seem to be heading pretty much south. Hopefully you guys can see the mountains up ahead. Mineral Springs Mountain Road. Not familiar with it. Usually when I come up this way, there's flea markets over there. Usually when I come up this way, it's I'm heading up into the mountains. Usually Cherokee area. It's a place I like to go. Last time I was up in Cherokee, I did a paranormal investigation, actually. Koala Inn. Called the Trail of Tears. Line truck. Lots of trees here. Yeah, it's much worse here. sign up here, give me some destinations. Let's see what we got here. Morganton 7, Asheville 61. I'm not sure where Morganton is in relationship to my destination. I have a North Carolina map with me, but I just can't read it while I'm driving. Amish furniture. Yeah, one of the places I was interested in moving to was the mountains. And I've already been thinking, since the elevation's so high, of flooding. I mean, I guess it's just being a flatlander coming from Long Island. I'm always thinking of water coming in. Rain comes in, you can puddle in areas, but I'm thinking of how much, especially when you get like as they refer to, a once in a century deluge of, I think some of these places got over 20 inches, close to 30. And then conditions too, where they had rain previously, so the ground was already saturated. So I'll get more facts down when I do the final cut on this. I've been saving maps and graphs as they produce stuff and road outages. Exits. All these trees down here, look at this. Looks like pretty popular exit, lots of restaurants, fast food. I'm almost tempted to spin off on one of these, but I want to get to my destination and work my way back. Makes more sense. Or work my way north even into Virginia. I'm getting up here days after the fact. That's intentional. I don't want to be in the way. You come in with all the roads are closed, it kind of defeats the purpose. Where I stayed in Hickory, a lot of hotels. Hotels and motels down here. It's got to be 8 or 9 right off 40, and I had a hard time getting a hotel. Here. I'm gonna stop this video. So I'm gonna be shooting so much more. Just want to see when I get around the corner here what's going on. So I like to be to shoot one where I actually pull into town and we can both together see as we see devastation and what's going on. And then hopefully I'm able to get a drone in the air without interfering with anything or getting anyone upset. These guardrails are all smashed here. There's so many trees down. Holy jeez. I guess that's how bad the winds were here. The amazing thing is it's such a large area. It's just like covering that tornado in Rocky Mountain. It was such a condensed area. A lot of damage. Thank God nobody killed. Marion, 19 miles. Perfect. That's what I need. So getting close. So this is just huge. Multiple states. Just amazing. All right, I'm going to cut off now since I know I got 19 miles. Ooh, hang on, there's smoke up here. Let's see what this is. This could just be fog. We are in the mountains. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's just fog. It's a little bit cooler today. Yeah. All right, I'm going to end this now. I'll be back to you folks in a little bit.